Hello Gemini and welcome to the Angel Cooperative channel. My name is Liza Mariani and I'm here to do your monthly tarot horoscope for the month of November 2019. This video is for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So also tune into the other signs that are in your chart and watch those videos as well, because sometimes those videos may resonate with you more than this one does. So definitely take a look at those as well. All right, well, I just want to also let you know, Gemini, that this month we're also starting the month out in a Mercury retrograde. Of course, that means there's going to be some disruptions in communication and also dealing with technology and travel. There could be delays. There can also be a lot of miscommunications going on, or glitches, or having problems with technology. So keep that in mind. The Mercury retrograde starts on October 31st and ends on November 20th. And for your overall energy for this month, we also have the Judgment card. And I also want to add that we will be having a full moon on the 12th of November, and also the new moon would be on the 26th. And the full moon, you want to focus on releasing things with the full moon, releasing whatever is that needs to be released this month. And also on the new moon, you want to do where you want to set your intentions about what you want to bring in for the coming months. So definitely what you want to manifest, what you want to bring into your life, and attracting it to you. All right, so let's also pull some old style Lenormand cards to do some clarification on the cards that are already down. With the Judgment card, I'm definitely sensing that there is some clarity, or definitely there's going to be some situations that are going to come into play this month. It might even be where it's like karma playing its role for Gemini this month. I do feel in a positive way. There could be some dealing, some people around you who could be receiving negative karma. So interesting how this may play out for Gemini. Yes, I do sense there is some very good karma coming into play here. Okay. Wow. Yes. Interesting. Okay. So we also have the moon here as your overall energy, along with the Judgment card. I also want to pull just a few runes so that way we can get these to also help clarify the messages from the cards that are on the table here for November. And let's see what comes in for you guys. All right, so Gemini for November 2019. Woo! One of them is just fell on the floor, and let me just pull a couple more. Wow, they're all over the place. There is definitely a very scattered month. A very scattered month for Gemini. And it's interesting because none of the runes fell on any of the cards. So it's almost like there is a lot going on, I guess. I don't think, you know, it's like you can't even pinpoint what situation needs to be pinpointed with the runes. So I feel like it could be all just overall energy, or what's surrounding the cards that it's next to. So let's see what we have coming in for you guys this month, especially the one that fell off the table. I'm going to figure that this one is going to be kind of like your overall energy with the Judgment card. And this is all about growth, this rune. It's also about personal growth, and also like about new and wonderful things that may be even coming into play. It could even be like new situations coming out. So I do feel like there is some new things coming in this month. So it should be really interesting, you know. But the thing is, you do have the moon here paired with the Judgment card. So I do feel like there is some, of course, there is going to be some confusion, but also some things that are not going to be completely, they're going to be a little obscure. They're going to be a little hidden almost, in a way where you're not going to really see things clearly, especially this month, as to what is coming into play here. You might not even be expecting some things. There could be some surprises coming into play here with the Judgment card. It's like, feeling like, wow, this is like all these things are coming at me. It's almost like you're not even expecting it. But I do feel like it's almost divinely guided. So it is a very, it is good. I do feel like it's good on the most part, but there could be some issues or situations that might be unfolding as well, maybe to bring you clarity. As we start out the month, we also have, which this rune kind of fell right next to it, which is all about, this is separation. And this could also signify, you know, changing in property or changing, like, could be inheritance. It could be like something being changed over from one person to another. It could even be gifts being given from back and forth, or it could be that something new is being handed over to you. So we do have the sun reversed and we have the mice. So I do sense there could be some, you know, the sun, even when it's reversed, it's still very positive. But sometimes when the sun is reversed, it's like you don't see everything so clearly. Or maybe it's not even that you're trusting that this is actually happening. So because you do have the mice here, so I do feel like there is some negative influences going on around you. It could also be that you're dealing with somebody who is sneaky, that is trying to get away with something, or maybe not being completely honest with you, maybe not trying to let you see things clearly with the sun. So I do sense there is maybe something that's being kept hidden from you. I believe that's like almost like it's like something like almost like somebody is trying to hide something from you, so that way you don't find out. Maybe they are afraid of you finding out. It could be something maybe they want to surprise you with, hopefully in a good way. Or this could be, even for some of you, this could be something that they're doing maybe in a malicious way where they're getting away with something. So for some of you, I do feel like it's going to resonate differently for each one of you, but let's just see what comes into play for the rest of the month so we can really get more of a handle on what is happening for Gemini this month. I do see, the Three of Swords paired with the clouds. Yes, there is a lot of confusion. I do sense confusion, especially the sun reversed. We have the clouds, we have the Three of Swords, we have the moon here as well. There is a lot of things that are unclear for Gemini this month. The Three of Swords definitely can be deception. It could be where somebody is either lying or stealing, or could be even cheating or doing something where they are getting away with something that is, it could be a third-party situation for some of you. Definitely there is something going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of, interestingly enough, because you have the clouds. Because I do sense there, you know, with this mice energy and the sun reversed, there is somebody who is sneaking around. I do feel for some of you, Gemini, this is relationship-wise. For other Geminis, this could be people that are around you, people that you normally trust. And I do feel like they are not being honest. They could be stealing, they could be lying, they could be manipulating or doing something. It could be with another person. It could be two people involved here. So especially because it's a 3. So I do feel like it's more than one person. So definitely this could be 2 people. It could even be 3 for some of you. So keep that in mind, but it is definitely not clear as of yet. Let's see if it's coming in. Hopefully this is like the beginning of the month. So hopefully this maybe becomes clear. I do see the Ace of Wands here coming up towards the end of the month. So I do feel like there is going to be some clarification here that's coming in, especially, yeah, as we come into the second week, yeah, there is going to be some confusion still. I do feel like there is still confusion, but there is the key. So I do feel like there is some secrets going on. There is some, it's like you're not understanding, because there is a lot of like not really knowing what to do in this situation, what's coming into play in the second week. But the thing is, there is there is something that is being hidden. And I do feel like with the key, it's like almost something needs to be, the secret needs to come out. It needs to be unlocked. It needs to be presented, and it's like, you know, it needs to be shining, like shining the light on the situation. We also have here the Page of Swords reversed with the birds. Yeah. Ooh, this could be air energy. It's the Page of Swords. Usually is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Definitely your energy as well. But also, you know, when I always get the Page of Swords, especially pages could also be messengers, but they could also be messages that are coming in, or communication. But when the swords, they are reversed, it could also be that lies are being told, or there could be even like where there isn't complete truth. It could be also be secrets being told, or it could also be where somebody is not being completely honest. And we do have the birds here, which does signify communication. It's interesting. There is also here, it's almost like these birds are, you know, like love birds. So I do feel like there could be maybe even somebody hiding a relationship, or this could be communication that's coming in where somebody is not being honest. And this is definitely coming in the middle of the month for Gemini. So you know, be aware of that. I'm not sure exactly what this is. Let's see. I do feel for some of you, this has to do with a person where this, whatever is being hidden, there is still a lot of untruths that are being told towards the middle of the month. We also have the High Priestess reversed and the Book. So I do feel like you're not tuning into your intuition, like you're really not like trusting your gut in this situation. I do feel like you sense it, but you're not listening to it. And it's the High Priestess, when she's reversed, she's reminding you to really tune in to your intuition, because your intuition does not lie ever. So if you feel like something is wrong, it definitely is. So listen to your gut, listen to your instincts. Something is off and you feel it. So listen to it, definitely, without a doubt. The Book is also asking you to gain some knowledge on this situation. I do feel like you're having to maybe do some research, or maybe do some uncovering some information. There definitely is some information that needs to be found out. I do feel like the Book is all about kind of doing some research on your own. Also trusting your instincts and trusting your gut on this. Also letting your intuition lead the way in a way. It's like that way you will uncover the truth, or you will uncover knowledge about what you need to know. So I do feel like this is coming into play, definitely right in the middle of the month. So we also have the Lovers card, but we also have the Fox with that. So that makes me cautious here. There is the Lovers. So this definitely could be somebody you're connected to. Either, you know, it's interesting because the Lovers card is also for the sign of Gemini, because they are, this card does symbolize the Gemini energy. But you also have the Fox. So I do feel like somebody here is being the Fox. Somebody is sneaky. Somebody has an agenda that they know that they can get away with, and they know how to get away with it, and they know how to manipulate the situation. They're very sly. They're very sneaky, but they're really good at what they're doing. And they're really good at telling their story and people believing their lies. So I do feel like be cautious of this Fox energy connected to the Lovers. This could be somebody either you're partnered with, or somebody that you're definitely connected to. So I would be cautious about this. I don't feel like this is your energy that you're taking on. I feel like this is this situation that maybe is being uncovered, definitely towards the end of the month, like the third week in November. So something is coming into play here. And it's interesting because we also have the standstill rune that is underneath it. in between that and the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is all about, you know, taking on a new beginning, something that is bringing something in that's more exciting. There definitely could be, you know, it could even be engagement. There is a ring here. So it's interesting because we do have the Lovers here. So I don't feel like you could trust this situation if this is somebody new that you're dealing with, or else this could be maybe you going off into another direction and looking to find this ring. It's like you want to uncover, this is what you're going after, and you're not going to settle for less. And I do feel like Gemini is like all about wanting to have something that is real and long-standing. And this is all about commitment and all about promises, and also about having value for, you know, relationships and also connections. So I do feel like this Ace of Wands is all about connecting with this ring energy, because this is what you want to bring in. And you know, the Aces is all about exciting new beginnings. Like things are exciting. You're looking forward to it. You're looking forward to making these new steps forward. But I do feel like there is a situation here with this Fox and Lovers that you do need to, I do feel like you need to get to the bottom of it. Hopefully you do by the 3rd week. And it hopefully causes this new beginning, because I do feel like you jump into a more excited energy. The Standstill rune is also about like taking a step back. And I do feel like maybe taking a step back from this energy of this, with this Fox here, and really trying to move ahead with this, you know. And I do feel like it's the unknown. I don't feel like you know just yet what it is that you're heading towards, but this is the outcome that you're looking for, because you do have the, you know, you do have the, what is this, the blank rune, because this doesn't have anything on it. So it's all about the unknown and the mysterious. And also because the Judgment card is also here, I also feel like it's, you know, accepting whatever it is that the universe brings your way and embracing it. You know, because it's interesting, as I see here with this, and also what was the other card that I was going to definitely look at, you know, it's the Judgment card, but I do feel like there is something that needs to be uncovered and some truths that need to come out. And it's also really important for you, Gemini, this month to almost like get down to the bottom of the truth to a situation, and also acknowledging it and moving forward and not letting it like push you back. And I do feel like, oh yes, you know what, the thing is also, I wanted to mention the new moon is coming in towards the end of the month. So this is definitely a beautiful time. On the 26th is a new moon, and this is definitely the end of the month, like the 4th week in November. So this is where you're accepting new things to come in. And also, you know, manifesting this ring. I do feel like this is what you want to bring in and manifest to come into your life. And it's like you want to accept nothing less than that. And I feel like Gemini doesn't want to settle anymore. Gemini wants to go after what they want, and they are going to stand for what they want. And definitely, sorry, my dog is barking in the background. Coco, shh. Okay. All right. And also we have the 10 of Cups reversed along with the letter. So I do feel like the 10 of Cups, it's also about letting some things come to an end, almost like in a bittersweet way. And I do feel like the month ends this way as well, and allowing, and I do feel like there is going to be like some correspondence, like stating maybe how you feel in this situation, but also it's connecting with your emotions. Even though you know, it's the 10, so I do feel like it's an ending, but it's like a bittersweet because it's reversed. So I do feel like there is some sadness about letting this go, because it is something that I feel like you had bigger hopes for, and you had hope, and you had almost like faith that this was going to turn into something bigger than it was, but it didn't pan out that way. But I do feel like there is going to be some closure. And I do feel like this is conversation. I feel like it's more in letter form, or you might actually be writing a letter to state how you feel and how someone has affected you and how they have hurt you. But I feel like it is also important to get this down. Maybe even if you don't actually give this letter to this person, I feel like it's important for you to write it, because you do have to get your feelings out there instead of holding them in. Because as we bring in new beginnings, we don't want to be stuck in the past. We want to move forward. We don't want to hold on to that sadness and that hurt and that disappointment that we had to walk away from. But I feel like this is going to be a very important way for you to come into getting some closure this month. So I do feel like this is going to help you. Even if you don't give this letter to this person, whoever this is that you are, creating this ending with, I do feel like this is important that you just get it down or you just get it out. So it's like almost like not holding it in. You need to release it, which is very positive for you for this month. Especially as you're taking on this new beginning, because you want to definitely bring in this new beginning. And with the Judgment card, I feel like good things are definitely going to be coming your way, but it's like you have to embrace them, and you have to accept it with abandon almost. It's like saying, okay, universe, bring to me whatever it is that is meant for me, instead of me having to give up hope. It's like I have hope and I have, faith that whatever is meant to be will come into my life. So I do feel like that is important for Gemini to keep in mind, especially for the end of the month, and also the overall energy for this month, and how you're feeling about this situation that has unfolded for you in November. All right, so I'm also going to pull a card from the Work Your Light Oracle cards and see what energy is coming in for Gemini for the month of November 2019. Yes, oh wow, this is beautiful. It says break the chain, and it says ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So yes, this is very much in line with the messages that are coming through here about like releasing, and also, and I do feel like it's like you want to break the chain. You want to break this cycle of the same situation happening over and over again. Like you want to create and bring into your life the things that are long-standing and feel good, because you don't want it to be a cycle that continues, that maybe it's been holding you back from bringing in what you actually want. I do feel like you have to really focus on and manifest. And I feel like with this card here, with the ring and the Ace of Wands, I feel like this is your time of manifestation, especially with the full moon this month. So definitely, take advantage of that time to really, really tune in and focus on what it is that you want to bring into your life, especially not just for the coming months, but really for the future. What you want in the long run, like really just paint the big picture of what it is that you want as your future and where you see yourself happiest. Because I do feel like that's important, and I feel like you need to focus on that, Gemini, especially if not now, but you're definitely going to be doing it by the end of the month. All right, Gemini, I'm going to also pull a secret language, the secret language of light card. So these cards are also really beautiful, and they have wonderful messages, which I'm going to read from the book for you guys. Oh my gosh. And it says, you are the universe. And that is a beautiful card. And I'm going to really quickly read to you the message from here. So that way, hopefully there will be some important little things that come from here that you could definitely resonate with and may help you this month on your path and what you're dealing with this month. And it says, you are you, and yet you are also the universe. Just like you, the universe is a living entity. It is not a thing or person that knows everything. It is growing, moving, and reaching forward to experience life in new ways. Wherever or whenever you are, you will always recognize yourself and you will always exist. Play with the idea that the universe in all its manifestations peers out through you. It mingles and joins with your energy to see the world through your uniqueness and expands as you do. You are the pioneer of this universal frontier, and the universe needs you to know it in all its forms. If you believe everything is separate, you will want a guide, angel, light being, someone or something outside of you who sees you to show you the way. However, everything is as one and nothing is separate, so nothing is on the outside looking in. The universe sees wonderment through your eyes, and you see wonderment in the universe. Become your own authority. Choose to feel good by discovering what makes you laugh, love, and enjoy. Focus on this and you will create similar manifestations, and whatever you don't focus upon will fall away from lack of attention. All right, well, that is beautiful. I mean, it's really about, manifesting and, really having trust in the universe, which I was already saying. So it's definitely clarifying that message that, you do have to have trust in the universe, that you want to bring into your life what it is that is really for your own soul growth, and also for what it is that you want to bring to yourself. Like, what's going to bring you your happiest place, happiest, feeling of where you see yourself. So I feel like this is important for you to tune into this month, Gemini. So definitely take advantage of that new moon and really focus in on that time to, what it is that you want to manifest into your life. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading this month, Gemini, and definitely comment below. I would love to hear how this resonated with you. Also, like and share my videos with any of your friends, your family, or anyone that you can think of that can use these videos to help with guidance for them and clarity. And also, you can check out the links to my page for the weekly tarot horoscopes, and you can also watch your videos there too. So thank you so much for all the love and support. I appreciate you guys, and have a wonderful, wonderful month, and I'll see you again in December. All right, take care. Bye.